Mm. in the motherhood. I'm here now. I had a phone call. I had a phone call. Uh, y'all want to come up here? And here's the link. Hold on. Jeez. There it is. You want to come up here? There it is. I had to talk to my homeboy about beef. Well, if you want to come up here, go ahead. I'm getting high right now. Time to get lifted. I found a new phone. What up?
I was gonna say, where'd you go? I just popped up and you disappeared again.
My friend called me. One of those people that likes to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk.
You should have put him on the live.
No, he don't want to do that shit. He's
They're talking about GTA anyway.
He's a very likes to be, you don't like anybody knowing about anything.
Yeah, I had a weird friend like that too. I had to get rid of him recently. He was too much thinking that everyone was stealing his inventions, but he was a guy who never fucking created anything. And the shit that he created only 70% of it and then destroyed it to make another fucking creation. So he was that guy thinking that he always created something but never did, and he threw it in your face. I got so mad at him for doing that. It's like, bro, you never created anything for being a creator. But he threw it in your face like you were like the bad guy who wanted to steal his inventions, even though he never created anything. Can you imagine having a friend like that? That drove me insane.
Yeah,
it's like, bro.
Fuck that.
So I called him out a couple times, going, "You never created anything, bro. You're like a tweaker who fucking just takes apart shit and only messes around with a little bit of it and doesn't fucking create anything." He gets so mad when I called him that. He's like, "I'm not a tweaker, bro," and I'm like, "You're tweaker-like. When you're tweaker-like, you're basically being a tweaker. Just because you're being a tweaker doesn't mean that you actually are a tweaker," is what I explained to him. He was like, "Oh, I can see that now. You have tweaker characteristics."
He's a fucking tweaker leak, though.
Well, we were raised around fucking tweakers, so he knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about when I said that. When I say we were raised, he was my buddy who I grew up with and was raised all, like I stayed at his house all the time to go and fucking smoke weed at, because like my house was a military housing. I wasn't allowed to keep my weed there. So I went to my stoner friend's house, and his mom and he accepted me like a part of his family. So I grew up at his fucking house, but everyone in his family did fucking tweak and meth and had all these people surrounding us. And me and fucking my friend were literally just fucking stoners. So it was a horrible experience. And it was the only thing I had to back in the day to like fucking hang out at without fucking getting in trouble. But in the same time, it was a horrible environment for us. Like we were surrounded by horrible people who did horrible things, but we kind of had like a blind eye and never judged and shit. But as when I got older, I started fucking judging. He never did though. You know, he was like, I learned a lot from those tweakers and shit like that. I'm like, no, you didn't. You just learned to take apart shit and fucking be a weirdo. And he got all mad when I started saying that, dude. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to help you out, dude. Because I get when you start meeting fucking new people out there, they're just gonna look at you as a fucking tweaker because you're doing tweaker shit. He's like, no, you're just being mean, Sal, because you've known me for a long time. I was like, nah, bro, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, he didn't want to hear it, so I kind of had to move on. You know, you can only help people so much if they're not helping themselves, kind of shit.
Yep.
Yeah. That and he was just a beggar. He was a beggar all the time. I hate saying that. Why does it say comment and I can't see it? That's weird.
What?
I there's like a red little light or a thing up there that says comment, but maybe it's someone that blocked me. I don't know. Bro, it's Big Mo. Why didn't I couldn't see it on the main StreamYard? That's so fucking weird. So I couldn't see your comment on StreamYards, Mo. I had to go on YouTube to see it. 8:40 is gonna stream around 10, he said. Oh yeah, so we got like what 10, 15 minutes we can hang out here and then we'll go hang out over there on 8:40. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Well, at 2 o'clock I gotta go get some weed.
Okay.
Going to the weed dispensary today. What mystery things will I bring?
Cheers, Seymour. Right? Today is Friday.
Fucking expensive now. Fuck that.
You're such a stoner, though. You get the most stonerest things when you go to the dispensary, dude. You got some big ass thing that you hold joints on, but you get to smoke out of it. What was the other things, dude?
And wait till you see what I'm getting next. I'm getting a 2-ounce fucking rolling paper cone.
Bro, this is why you can't fucking breathe all the time. You get all these insane things that are just gonna fucking make you go back on your breathing mechanism thing, dude. That's crazy. I don't even do those things, and I can breathe somewhat, but you're insane.
Dispensary, and they had a 2-ounce joint, a fucking cone. I'm like, how the fuck do you have that in your fucking dispensary when we're only allowed a fucking ounce?
Oh, right, loophole.
I'll be locked up.
Never thought about that, dude. Is it cheap though? Is the 2-ounce joint cheap, or are they selling it for some crazy price?
$25.
Buy it, bro. Look, yeah, 25 2-ounce fucking 2 ounces basically. Just take it out of the fucking joint and fucking smoke it, bro. What are you thinking?
And you have to put it in there.
That's even better, dude. So they just give you a bag of weed, 2 ounces for $25. It better be good weed, but fucks.
All it is just a rolling paper cone.
Oh, fuck that, dude. I ain't paying $25 for just a fucking paper. That's how they get you.
They did have it's like 189 small joints for $200.
That's like $1 a joint almost, dude, or $1.50. That's a fucking good deal. Jump on that.
Yeah,
think about
it. The whole thing is an ounce of weed.
Cheers, Big Mo.
Seymour. Big Mo.
Everybody in chat land. Yeah, but like you got to average if you're trying to go and calculate all that, dude. It's a good deal, bro. I mean, you're basically paying $1 to $1.50 a joint if you're getting that many for 100 joints. Oh, and they're good joints. I would get like 10 of them to see if they're actually good enough to get the bulk ones, because you don't want to get a bulk of some fucking shitty joints, right? And pay $100 for it, and then find out it's just shit joints you have to smoke for 3 months because you spend all your fucking weed money on bulk joints. I've done that before. I've done that.
It was
yeah.
I opened it up. It looks like fucking red cheese. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, what the fuck is up with Illinois, bro? Here, So I'm waiting on a package from Illinois, right? Your neck of the woods. And where's this motherfucking package at, dude? They just fucking kept my package for a week, and then they're only barely fucking sending it now, saying that they sent it like a week ago. I'm like, what the fuck? Where is this at? I was all tripping out, going, man, what's the deal? Where's the track package?
What's in your
I'm
package?
trying to find out the location. Romeoville. Where the fuck is Romeoville?
Romeoville? That's
Yeah.
up north.
Oh, okay. So it's a good. Is it a good place? Is it a bad place? Because they fucking said it got fucking last Friday or something like that. It was like, all right, we're gonna send you your package. It was just sitting there for like a week, and only now it just starts fucking. They're like, oh, it was supposed to be delivered yesterday. My fucking hose for the.
Look at that fucking place probably. That's why they don't check
fuck,
shit probably.
I was like, damn,
get
bro.
that shit. A lot of stupid people. Then you have a fucking Amazon person that's bitching because she got put shit in front of my house, man. Do your fucking job and shut the fuck up. Fucking complaining motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was patient for like a week for that package because it was supposed to be here yesterday. And I was like, what happened? And then when I look into it, they're like, your package is running late. And I'm like, that's all they explained on fucking FedEx. And I was like, bro, you're FedEx, man. It literally sat there in your FedEx location for a week. For a week, just doing nothing. It was just sitting there.
They're assholes, dude.
Yeah.
I hope your package comes in one piece.
Well, it's a hose. That's all it is. They can't fuck up the package because inside it is literally like a double braided heavy duty hose that I'm using for the hash washer that I'm making and shit, dude. So I'm waiting for a hose and 2 clamps to go on that hose. That's it. And then I'm getting the washer and the I bought a valve to close the on the hose that I'm gonna put on that hose. It's a open and close valve that I'll put on the end of that hose. That's being delivered today too. And then yesterday, the elbow for that hose got delivered, and the clamp, one of the clamps that I randomly have downstairs, I just put on there because I needed I needed 3 clamps, but 2 clamps are coming with that hose from Illinois, so I lucked out on that. But I needed an extra clamp, 1 hose, 1 clamp to go into the washer, another clamp to go on this part of the this elbow, and then another clamp to go on that elbow right there. And then it's completely sealed and complete, and because it's a pressured hose, so you're gonna need clamps, is what I was told. I'll do it. I'm making a video for all this, so I don't have to explain myself all the time on how I did it. That way everyone can make their own fucking washer and love their hash. I'm making a sifting editorial too, where I have a sifting station and everything, right? Show how to sift the hash and properly dry it. I never showed that before. I just been making a hash that looks like in its poo poo stage where it looks like shit coming out of the hash bag. You're supposed to sift it into like little granule forms and make it look all nice and beautiful, and so it dries. So when you light it, it just melts perfectly like rosin. I didn't do it because of the material I had. I didn't do that. I had a bunch of old material, so I was just making regular bubble hash that, the old hippie style bubble hash that we all know and love. I'm gonna make some French cannoli bubble hash though, that like rosin worthy. That's my next step.
About to get some edibles pretty soon and some hash.
Nice. Right now I got a lot of hash or edible hash worthy hash that I can eat.
Like, I'm almost done.
I've been eating a lot of hash lately, to be honest. Like I probably ate half that hash ball lately, or that what do you call it? That hash ball I made. Forgot what it was named.
Yeah. Cleaning your utensils.
What are you smoking on now? Are you just cleaning?
I'm just cleaning.
I thought you went live and just fucking went to go do dishes. I was like, this guy, man.
No, I
For some
went
reason.
live. Then my friend called me. I was fuck.
That's the worst, especially when you're like live on the phone that someone's trying to call you on. So you automatically go on some fucking you're in limbo basically, because when you're there talking to your friend on your phone, the live is just in limbo, sitting there going on standby basically. We're all just sitting there going.
I had to shut it all off because not all off, but I had to take off just in case nobody doesn't hear what we're talking about.
Is he a norm that doesn't smoke?
Oh, he smokes.
Oh, he's just a closet smoker. He doesn't want to show his face. Then I have a lot of friends like that.
Yeah, he don't want to do anything because Popos will be at his crib.
Yeah, my friend who acts like a tweaker acts like that. That's why I call him that. It's like, bro, you're too paranoid, bro. Ain't nobody trying to take your secrets. Nobody gives a fuck. You're nobody just like me. I always say that shit. And he's like, no, they're going to take my secrets, Sal. They know too much. I'm like, no, they don't. First of all, you don't have any secrets for anybody to take, is what I keep telling them. They're just, you know,
well,
they're just, the stuff he knows is literally him teaching fucking himself how to do things. So it's not fucking like secrets or anything. It's just literally fucking knowledge that to self-educate yourself. That's it. And he thinks there's secrets and shit that someone wants to. Yeah.
He's been selling weed for like about 50 years.
Old man grower. I don't argue with those old man growers. Old man growers are in their own world. They know more than you. Just stay out of their way and get your weed. As soon as you have an opinion, dude, you're in trouble.
He don't. He's one of those people that don't fuck around.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like that. I had roommates that were like that. That were in their 70s and 80s and in the Hells Angels. They grow a shitload of weed. They don't fuck around. They're always fucking serious. They never smile. Sup, Sal? You doing good? Yeah? You got my money? Yeah. All right. You have a good day. I'm way too fucking silly to be serious. I don't want to be serious. I don't like being that serious person. I become a different person at that point. I'm not me. I am not the intimidator. I'm the fucking pocket. Cheers.
I don't get.
I just got done cleaning the ice machine today. Kind of stoked on that. I have a really cool ice machine that I could take the top off it, and then I have this bottle cleaner that's meant for fucking baby bottles. This thing here. I get all the nooks and crannies in there, and I clean it with some Dawn dish soap. And it has a plug on the bottom of the fucking ice machine that when the water and the soap goes all the way down to the bottom of the ice machine, I put this thing in the fucking shower and just spray the fucking the shower head on the fucking on the ice machine and wipe it with some paper towels, and it's brand new. I like to do that every week or two so it doesn't get all calcified or whatever, because I've probably had like 30 fucking ice machines, and they all break after a couple of years of not maintenance in it. Like if you don't maintenance your ice machine like that, it grows like a film on it. It's just no bueno. What I heard in research is if you don't clean your ice machine, people's fingers will have fecal matter fucking microbes on there, and you'll end up with poop microbes on your ice, and no one wants poop ice. But that's the reason why I clean the ice machine. If you research that, there's actual fucking fecal matter ice out there that people drink, and that's disgusting. Just say no to.
Have you noticed playing Grand Theft Auto lately?
You probably got fucking banned. That's why. Weak banned.
Just my fucking controllers don't work anymore.
That's what you get for dropping them. You get all fucking stoned and you drop your fucking controller because you're half asleep.
Dude, your fucking controllers are weak as fuck. I just dropped the shit once and they're $89. Man, you better get some more fucking protection in these motherfuckers. They drop them once and they just don't even work anymore.
You're telling them all wrong, bro. What you have to do is say, hey, you know what? I have a disability where I have some form of narcolepsy where I randomly will fall asleep, but when I have the controller in my hand, the controller accidentally falls only 2 feet on the ground, and now it doesn't work. When you tell them you have a disability, they look at you like, oh, you're a disability person. Yeah, I'll fucking take care of you, bro. But if you just start yelling at them, telling them that their fucking piece of shit controller sucks and all this, and you expect them to help you, they ain't gonna give you shit, bro. I'm gonna even laugh at you. If I was them, I'd be like, suffer. But if you tell them like, hey, man, you know, it's just, you tell them the actual truth, which that was the truth.
I'll threaten them with Xbox. I'll be like, dude, if you don't fix my controller, I'll go to Xbox then.
They don't care. They don't care, bro. Yeah. Unless you're a fucking like a super somebody, they just don't care, bro. I'm telling you.
Hell no, I wouldn't do that fucking shit.
I've learned that lesson trying to fucking argue with like the doctors and shit when you go to a doctor's appointment and shit. They don't fucking care, bro. You're just a random. You have to go and yeah. They don't care. They try to push the generic pills on you because they're sponsored by those people.
They're sponsored by Blammo.
When your doctor has a fucking poster on the wall of the generic medicine they're trying to give you, and their pen and their notepads have the generic medicine they're trying to give you, they got bribed. They took the lunch deal where they went to lunch and said, okay, if you push our generic medicine on your patients, we will give you this amount of money.
I ain't having fun with no Xbox. Fuck that. That's lame. Get an play PS5.
Look at you, all fucking loyal to your PS5 and shit, dude. I'm not getting Xbox. How dare me?
Fuck Xbox. That's a curse. The sin.
I hate both of them. Fuck Xbox and PS5. I think they're both pieces of shit.
Have a computer.
They're overpriced. They're overpriced. I just don't like them at all. Yeah.
Wait till you see part 6. How much it costs? Holy fuck!
I'm just gonna watch. I don't think I want one.
I think I'm gonna wait until 3 years before I get part 6.
I'd rather fuck with the fucking PC version than the fucking.
I'd rather
just get an Xbox.
PC, yeah. Get a fucking computer. Because
you got an iPad 300 for your PS5.
All the PC games like Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC, that's the real fucking video game. The fucking ones for the consoles, half of the shit is not in there. There's more shit in there.
So I went to play the GTA 5 on a computer. It takes 5 fucking discs just to play the damn game. Yeah, 5 discs for the PC version. Yeah, but it's only like $15 all day if you want to buy it on eBay for the PC. It's a good deal. But 5 discs, man. I'm just like, damn.
Well, in the future, I'm gonna save some money. I'm gonna buy a regular. Just say computer, you know, a video game computer.
That's what I got.
300 for your PS5. I paid fucking 800 for mine. Well, I paid.
It's a good deal. 300
plus at the camera. Plus, I got all these other shit too with it and a controller. That's $89. Don't even work anymore. Fucking broke on me.
PS5. I do want a PS5. By the time I get a PS5, the PS6 will come out and I'll just regret it.
Let's get a PS5. Don't get the PS6 yet. Don't even get a PS6 for 2 years. Wait till they get the bugs out of that motherfucker, because that thing's gonna come back broken. I bet you. Watch every fucking time. They fucking something's fucking screwed up, or the disc tray pops out of no reason, or some dumb shit.
Right.
So far, I
What-
never had any problems with the machine.
What up, 420 times 2?
Hell yeah.
Let's say 40.
Oh god.
He's on his way. It takes him a long time to get here, man. I don't know if you noticed that. We got to check their private chat if he's there. If you get here, don't just hide in the background, dude. Say something in the private chat and be like, or in the regular chat and be like, I'm backstage, guys. Don't forget about me. I'm too high right now. I've been smoking hash bowl all morning. Dude, I fucking clean detailed my my coolers that I dedicated for hash making. It's pretty crazy. It does take me a minute.
Yeah.
So I've been watching the French cannoli hash making videos, the editorial videos, and he was explaining that really extra cold water is really good for making bubble hash. So I got one of these. It's like a 5-gallon igloo. They kind of where you sit there and you throw this on your fucking coach. Coach, we just won the fucking game. I'm gonna fucking pour the Gatorade on you. That's what this thing is.
I used to have
right? I bought one from Home Depot online on eBay, and it got delivered by some person that worked at Home Depot. It was really that same day. It was really weird. Like I bought it on eBay, did not knowing that I bought it from Home Depot, and some random fucking Home Depot employee that same day leaves this in my front door and then brings the ring cam and then walks away. I'm like, was that a Home Depot employee? And it was weird. I didn't expect that, but they literally had someone from Home Depot fucking drop off my fucking. I didn't even have to go to Home Depot. I thought I was like, man, that's fucking cool. Hell yeah.
I used to have one. I took it from my high school.
This is like $20. I think 15, $20. Well worth it.
Like
it has a little spout.
I found it.
Has a little spout on the bottom. I tightened it extra on the bottom. I bleached the heck out of this and scrub cleaned this yesterday, but I'm gonna put I'm gonna fill this whole thing up with ice, right? And then fill it up with water, leave it there for a couple hours so I get this extra cold ice water that I need to put inside the hash washer that I'm gonna prepare. And then this is gonna be how I prepare that extra cold water.
My high school was being cheap because they wouldn't buy the football team a brand new cooler. I go, I'll help you guys. And they were like, how are you going to get us a new cooler? I go, well, Miss Amy, get you a new cooler right now?
Yeah, we'll just go get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking took their cooler and then brought it to my house. Stole that motherfucker. And then all of a sudden, the pool was like, we're going to have to buy you guys a new cooler. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. Fucking ass cheap motherfuckers.
So this Coleman cooler, I ended up cutting this little grade thingy. This was meant for propagating sprouts and seeds and shit. You could buy this at any garden. It was a little bit bigger. It was like this long. I cut it and I just cut it to the exact dimensions. I don't know if you can see that there's a lip right there on the top of that Coleman. But check this out. Like it was meant to be. Isn't that cool? But so I'm able to put these things because I replaced my bubble bags with these stainless steel screens, so I'm able to put when I go and pour the water from the hash machine. It's going to be getting poured through these into the 7-gallon cooler, where I can process it later, but I'm only going to use 3 screens. But that's it right here, man. I'm going to make an editorial video on it, and this will be my French cannoli setup because I've been watching a bunch of videos on how to make bubble hash from French cannoli, and this is the way he teaches you, I guess. And that's what I got from it, and I kind of MacGyvered it, made it stoner.
Oh yeah, I told you take time. That's right. And then at 2 o'clock, I gotta get off of here at 1:45.
See, you talk all these fucking Chicago times, bro. Do you not forget I'm from Southern California and everyone else is from Buttville, nowhere? Like, I'm from Buttville, nowhere. Everyone else is from Buttville, nowhere. We don't know Chicago time. I don't know Chicago time. So you're just like, I'm like, huh?
1:45 Central Time.
I know if I look it up or if I kind of remember, but after like 10 fucking hash bowls, bro, I'm not going to remember that shit. I'm just going to be like, what time? Yeah. That's why I say that. Yeah.
What the fuck time, dude?
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck time?
What time doesn't exist in my world after fucking 5 hash bowls? I'm being honest.
Yeah, after I'm high, I don't really get into time anymore.
I don't. I have to go out of my way to look at it. I'll ask fucking good old Alexa or fucking Google. Buttville. I'm from Buttville too. When I tell people where I'm from, they go, "Where are you from, bro?" Because I live more inland in Southern California. I don't live in like a main area. When I say I live in Winchester or Ontario, which I do, I live in an area where there's 3 or 4 counties within like a walking distance from me. I live in like a 4-corner area of Southern California. So when I'm saying where I live, it's not exactly where I live. I there's like 3 other counties mixed into where I live that I actually live. So I'm not outing myself.
At my Facebook profile, you look at my Facebook profile. I'm from Blue Balls, Arkansas.
Blue Balls. You live in Blue Balls.
Blue Balls, Arkansas.
Right.
That was the only one I found that had a swear like the word balls in there or something. I couldn't find any other one. I was like, what, like Shit Creek or something?
No, I'm gonna look it up to see if there is a Buttville, California, or a Buttville, America, like a city called Buttville. Is there a county or a city called Buttville?
There's Mianus, Michigan.
All right. It says right here.
Michigan.
It gets crazy. Look, it says, while there is no place called Buttville, there are communities with similar names called Buttsville, New Jersey, and Buttville, Oregon. It's literally the same thing, Buttville. But I guess they would call it Butteville because it's Butte. Buttsville, New Jersey is the closest one, they say, though. That's the closest one. So New Jersey has a Buttsville, but it's called kind of like with a Z, Budsville. Then I got a Buttsville in Oregon, but it's with an E. I don't know if that's like, I don't know how they pronounce it there. It could be Buttesville. It could be Buttsville with an E. I'm not sure. Damn, there ain't that many people there either. In Buttsville, Oregon, there's only like 273 people there. That must be a really small fucking county.
Look up my anus.
I don't want to look anywhere near your anus, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I'm your friend. You shouldn't tell your friends to do that. Oh.
Town is a town right. Called My Anus.
The town My Anus? See, that just sounds
Michigan.
It's in Connecticut. Michigan. All right. So, no, there's one in Connecticut called My Anus. Yeah.
Oh, they want Michigan. Okay. It was on Jackass with Johnny Knoxville went there. He goes, "There's a little toy truck in my anus."
Where is the town My Anus located at? Yeah, Greenwich, Connecticut, it says.
Wow, it's only one.
Oh yeah. Well, let's. How
That's the
many
only
towns with the name my anus are located? All right. Well, there goes. There are no towns officially my anus, but there is my anus spelled weird in Connecticut. It says.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, M.I. anus.
And a French locality name anus in the commune of Four Ones. Name for the name you are referring to, my anus, is likely a combination of the word anus and my, which can be attempted to find the location an actual word anus in their name. It got weird. Google
Whoever
just
made
went
that
in.
town was that day.
My anus. But my anus in Connecticut is spelled MIANUS.
Yeah, yeah.
So they spelled it with an I instead of Y. My anus.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
There's no town called my anus, but I tried timekeeper. I tried.
Think there's a town called Hell.
I will look up the anus, but I will not look down the anus.
Hell,
It's on its own.
that's it.
It's on its own wrong. Oh, this is gonna for sure get clipped. That's why I did it.
There's a town called Hell.
There's always a town named Hell and stuff. There's Bible Belt counties out there that I don't know. That never made sense to me to demonize other people. Isn't the word demonizing turn you into the demon? Think about that.
They have a
If I'm
code 66666 or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
well, the carbon footprint of humanity, like our carbon footprint. Cheers, A40.
Yeah.
Yeah, the carbon footprint of a human being is 666. That's kind of crazy.
That is weird.
Yeah.
So
I was
having issues with my mic earlier. How do I sound?
You sound pretty gay, bro.
Sound pretty good? Everything good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Right on.
I like how you changed what I said, dude, for the better. You must have not heard what I just said.
No.
I said you sound pretty gay, but you thought I said good, but
thumbs up. Oh yeah.
That's even better. Yeah, I had to say that. It sounds good, but I was just being an ass.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm an ass all the time.
Just Keith's not here to fucking say it, so now I'm saying it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you guys are always fucking with each other like that.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to stop messing with him so much. Sometimes I feel bad. Somebody erased all of Timekeeper's messages.
What the fuck?
What?
Is that in what do you call it? In YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube it says message retracted.
I hope it
You know
wasn't a night bot.
You have a Nightbot? Then yeah, that's who's doing it, bro. I hope it's
Oh,
not the
okay.
thing I fucking programmed on my fucking channel to do. That's what basically you're saying, right? Of course it's doing it, bro. Come on. It's doing its job, bro. You gotta fucking reprogram your Nightbot. That's all it is.
ACG, cheers, man. How you doing?
Yeah, go in there and fix the settings.
Cheers, ACD. Yeah, all you gotta do is go to settings and have it not fuck with Timekeeper. That's it. Can you not fuck with Timekeeper Nightbot? Because Timekeeper is gonna do everything that violates Nightbot, basically.
Yeah.
We need him to tell the time. Don't fucking censor. We'll never know the time.
We will never know if you do that shit.
Never know. And no one's half the battle. So I've been seeing a lot of new AI videos coming from this guy named Juggalo. It's fucking awesome, man. It's getting better. It's getting better.
I haven't seen. I'm gonna have to.
There were a few good ones. I was like, oh fuck, he has a new app, I guess, because he's selling some really, really good fucking AI with him in it. And I'm like, oh, okay, that is cool.
I'm about to make a cool one with my vegetable
RC.
garden. I'm gonna take all
You, bro, you better not be
Sunday
drunk right
mode.
now.
No, I'm actually sober.
Okay, you sound sober.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
What's the time you usually start drinking? What's the time limit you give yourself?
Whenever the fuck I choose to.
That's a man. Okay, those are good. That's a good answer.
Why is there such a time?
Right?
For me, have a time for when I start drinking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there's a time for when the store opens. That's not my problem. That's their problem.
When the store opens is a good answer too. But for me, it's 10 a.m. I think. I did that in Texas for a while. And I was in Texas. I was like,
you're already late to the game.
If it's 10,
I'm already like 2 sheets. I would already be 2 sheets in the wind if it was my day off.
If I was drinking, I'll be drinking at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
The real answer is I'm still drinking from the night before. That's a legitimate answer right there, which is true. It never stopped because like that at times when I drink on the V bar, I didn't fucking stop drinking. I'm still sitting there on someone's fucking live going, "What time is it? Oh fuck, bro, it's fucking 10 a.m. I mean, we're still drinking." Yeah.
I drink whenever the fuck I choose and whatever time I choose.
That's a legit answer.
Preferably in the morning. I'm a morning drunk.
You're a morning drunk?
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So you can be buzzed in the afternoon and the rest of your day. So that
right,
makes sense.
Right. Yeah. Why do I gotta wait till like 5 or 8 or 9 at night when everybody's getting ready to go to bed? The sun's just set, and no, I'm gonna enjoy the day, be a fucking clown, you know.
I used to
drink and then pass out by fucking 10 o'clock at 11 o'clock, depending.
That was the craziest fucking
feeling. I'm an alky. I'm an alky.
It's Friday, so I expect you to start fucking sloshing your words.
Well, it's my Sunday.
It's your Sunday. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Football time. See, there is responsibilities. You know, I do have responsibilities.
Everybody does, bro. I'm not saying you don't.
Sometimes.
Get drunk Sunday for football.
I don't even remember football.
Your team gets a touchdown, you're supposed to take a shot.
I don't even have a team anymore, man. They fucking stole my team. I think I was really into the Chargers back in the day. It all started with the Raiders for me. I was a big Raiders fan back in the day. What happened was I was wearing my Raiders starter jacket back in the 90s, being a fucking gangster, and this guy or this group of individuals pops out of a car that were more gangster than me, pulls out a gun and demands me to take my starter jacket off and my wallet. He's saying it in Spanish. I'm there cussing him out, going, man, if I see you on the streets, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Payback's a bitch. I'm there yelling at him like that, trying to intimidate him. Another guy behind, I was ready to take his gun. That's why I was talking shit to him so he could focus on me. And then I was gonna grab his gun really quick and just smack him. But the other guy behind me pulled out a gun and goes, take off your jacket in English and give me your wallet. And I'm just like, fuck you too, motherfucker. If I see you in the streets, man, it's on. Green, you guys are all green lighted, and I'm there talking shit, and they jump back in their car and fucking disappear and shit like that. But yeah, I said fuck the Raiders at that point.
One of my friends, he had on a brand new pair of Michael Jordan shoes, and he's walking around in public with them. I go, dude, those are gonna rob you for them. I was in front of my other friend's house. You're
in Chicago. They're gonna rob you for them.
Pulled out a fucking 45. I was like, motherfucker, give me your.
They're gonna rob you in their Air Force Ones. Is how they're gonna rob you.
Bro, he lives in Chicago, bro.
Dude, and fucking hopped in the car and took off. I told you your fucking dudes are gonna get robbed.
No, but I was naive. I was walking down the street and fucking in my area though. Like I didn't have anything on me, no knives, no straps. So I was back in the 90s. I was strapped at all times, dude. So if someone fucked, I was one of those crazy motherfuckers that had a beanie on with a fucking loaded clip on the side of the beanie just to let people know not to fuck with me. And I I didn't shoot people, bro, but I did get drunk and make people dance, bro. And I regret doing that, dude. Dance, motherfucker, dance. And I would shoot all around them and tell them to dance, dude. And they'd be dodging bullets, dude. I was a fucking asshole back in the 90s, bro. Now that I think about it. Like, I regret all that now because I'm a peaceful person, but back then I was a wild one back in the 90s, though. Everyone had a gun. In LA or in California, it was gangster back in the fucking 90s, bro. I hate saying it, dude. It was gangster back in the 90s, dude. And I was a different person back then than who I was now.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I'm a parent and I'm somewhat responsible now, but back then I was a loose cannon. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I made it. Yeah.
I spent most of the 90s locked up. You know?
See, I've never been arrested. I always thought, honestly, and this is fucked up for me even saying this, I never fucked with people who got locked up. I felt like you guys were fuck ups, man. You guys are going to fuck up my game. I was always that person that did dirt but never got caught at that time. So as soon as you got caught, I was like, oh, you got a record, or you got, you're being programmed by the fucking system at that point. So I can't fuck with you. That's how I saw it. And I was like, fuck. That would always insult my friends, like, bro, you don't even know, man. When you get locked up, you get hooked up with other people got locked up and stuff, and you network.
Hey, you become friends with them. You get out, you hang out with them and shit.
That's a professional criminal at that point. I never wanted to be that kind of criminal, though. I never did. Because then other people know your business, and if they get locked up and want to sell you out, dude, they just fucking start talking. Yeah, so I never fucked with people like that before. I kept solo and made sure back in the day when I did dirt, I kept it to myself. I never fucking told people that I did it. Yeah, I'm not a bad person anymore, but the dirt I'm talking about was fucking selling weed, and that was about it. That was the worst thing I did personally. Maybe a little bit of Porciana, but that was back in the day.
With all my friends,
back in the day.
What?
If you fucking outlaw somebody, you get in trouble for that shit. You get beat up.
You get killed in my area, so like you don't fucking Loose lips sink ships, bro. Loose lips will get you stitches.
Yeah, you can get killed around here just for being friendly with the cop. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers will look at you different if you're all nice to the cop. Hey, how's it going? Like, what the fuck?
That's true.
But good.
It's different now, though. I'm a civilian. I like being a civilian.
Same here.
Yep. An American, not a civilian.
A civilian, bro. You could be American, and yet that's what is a civilian.
Still, yeah, you're still a civilian.
Yeah.
That's like innocent buys.
That's what a civilian is in the streets, though. In street terms, you're not in a gang, you're not affiliated, you're a civilian. That's why I say that. Like, people in the streets know that. That's the term why you call yourself a civilian. I'm not affiliated with any kind of fucking fashion. I'm not fucking in a gang. I'm a civilian. I'm fucking just a nobody with family, leave me the fuck alone kind of shit.
If anybody says, are you in something? I go, I'm neutron. And then they tweak a lot. Sometimes they go, oh, yeah.
You're Jimmy Neutron?
Trying to cover it up.
I like that.
Jimmy Neutron.
I'm Neutron. It sounded like you said you were Neutron.
Well, it won't be neutral, but we call it Neutron out here.
Yeah. Well, you guys have your Chicago slang. That's why I think that's cool. We have our Southern California slang here.
I told a real street gang member that I was Neutron, and he pulled out a fucking one of those blades where he fucking pops out like.
Yeah, the butterfly knife.
Arm.
Have you ever messed with those? Do you have butterfly skills?
Punching him in the face.
I do. I can do that shit.
Fuck that, dude.
I had a little mini one. I had a medium-sized one, and I had one that was like a sword that was like that. But the way to do it is you flip this way, you flip that way, and then right before it comes up like this, you open up your hand, and the other flap flips in, and then it closes or opens. That's all you have to remember. You can do it with your eyes closed after that point if you memorize that shit. But I used to do it where I got flip it up in the air, and I would count how many flips it was in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then grab it while closing it. That was fucking insane. Like I had switchblades. I had NATO ones. I had regular ones. I had to get rid of all this shit before I moved back to California because it's like a federal offense to have any of those fucking blades in California. But in Texas, I had all these collections of fucking switchblades, I can have a fucking samurai sword and walk around the streets with it open like this, with both hands out like this, walking the streets saying hi to people. That's legal in Texas for some reason. But anywhere else in America, you'll get shot and killed.
Because Texas is like a cut and shoot state.
We have lions there. We have more lions than anyone else in the world.
Like Florida, one of my homies went to Florida, and he told me he went.
RC's from Florida.
To ask for a 10 sack. He went to go get a 10 sack, and the dude pulled out a 9mm and shot him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
I would not doubt it.
You probably.
That's how it is in Texas too. You have to announce yourself before you knock the door, or else they'll look at you as a trespasser and try to shoot you. And you have to always be polite, no matter if the person's an asshole. Yes, Miss Jenkins, I'm sorry for interrupting you while you were watching your TV. Please don't shoot me, Miss Jenkins. You know what I mean? Don't if you don't have a reason to knock at your neighbor's door, don't. My neighbor in Texas had a fucking M1 fucking 10, I think it was, tank. He had a fucking tank at his fucking. He would just sit there and pretend he was in the war all the time before he passed away and shit. He had it pointing to Mexico all the time, though. He had I'm like, what are you doing there? And he's like, just in case if Mexico decides to fuck around, I'm ready. All right. They didn't care.
The army went over there today. The army's in Mexico right now.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, but they've been there since fucking a while, for a couple of years now. What up, Keith? We've been waiting for you to come over here and make your assessments.
What up? Nobody told me they're live. You guys are live. I didn't know.
Oh, we didn't tell you, bro.
Yeah.
What up?
It's all good. It's all good. What up?
You need to always be keep your notifications on Juggalo, bro. Then you'll know.
Then you'll know.
I have notifications for everyone on the panel and everyone in the chat. That way, because we hop around. We're panel hoppers, bro, if you want to go there. But we represent everybody's panel and give everybody love. You know how that is. You do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Juggalo's not live, we're at the next homies live representing and yeah, having interesting combos.
Ooh, ooh. Woo. Yeah, I just didn't check Discord. I don't have notifications turned on.
I think I'm gonna do either a 12-hour live stream or a 24-hour live stream on New Year's Eve.
No. Don't fool yourself there, Juggalo. Don't do it. You're a fucking liar at this point. You're gonna sleep through more than half of that fucking live stream, and I'm gonna have a 12-hour live stream, and I'm gonna only be awake through 4 hours of it. That's what you're telling me. That's all you're telling me. I'm gonna be fucking asleep through 6 hours.
It's gonna be a sleep stream.
It's a sleep stream. That's what you should fucking do right there. Sleep stream. That way no one's disappointed. Like, oh, this Juggalo in his sleep stream, bro. He said he was gonna fucking do it, and he's fucking man of his word. That's badass. A sleepover. Oh, that's even better. The sleepover fucking live sesh, dude. Where everyone just comes there and gets high and sleeps, dude.
My Alexa will be unhooked.
You and Maine are like the main people there, dude. Right? Him and Maine are the only ones there on the fucking live sesh where they're just sitting there getting high, taking turns, fucking passing out. That's awesome. It's on both their channels.
Would have to be there. Yeah,
Papa would have to be there too. So all three of your lives are connected. Like you guys networked the live together where, all three of you are just passing out, getting high through the whole fucking stream. That's epic, bro. Get on that, dude. Get on it, dude.
Yeah,
people would watch it.
I'd watch it.
And see which have sleep races.
You guys, all three of you guys are like the pass out kings, dude. All three of you guys on one stream. That'd be epic. Epic.
Who's the real sleep champion? Is it going to be Maine or Juggalo Madness or Papa?
I would go with probably Papa, dude. Papa's more of a pass out king than you. I'm just going to be honest. Yeah. He got you fucking. He got you on it, dude. He got you on it.
Yeah, but he has has a reason.
So do you, though. But you know, you're high.
Well, yeah.
He said, "Well, yeah, of course." But
So pretty much
He's
what
looking at me like
saying,
he's looking at me like, what reason, Sal? You saw that look again. Like you're high, bro. You smoke yourself to the point where you pass out all the time. I'm not. I'm resting my eyes.
That's how I get rid of pain. I don't fucking feel that shit anymore.
Me
They
too.
wake up.
You speak. We all do that on this panel.
So I'm going to buy more today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna buy a whole fucking ounce for 100 bucks.
Get some hash.
They don't have that shit here. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta wait
the
till
fuck?
October. My friend made that. He goes, I got that already. That's gonna be made next month. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, what's up with that? Over here, the
buy-
dispensaries don't have it. Don't carry hash.
No hash on your guys' side too.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna buy a half ounce of hash. Buy $100. I'll get some hash. I like hash. Hash is good.
I need to get a hash fridge, but I don't have yet. I have like 3 mini fridges, but they're in use all over the house. But I need one specifically for hash.
Yeah, wine fridge, man. If you
I
can
can
get
put
a
it.
wine that has
I have a wine fridge.
humidity control. You have
I
the
do.
one that has humidity control. Those work.
I have it.
Carrying and storing
I have it, and we don't use it in the house. But the day I fucking want to grab it and use it, it's mine. Don't use it. We're not even using it. Let me use it for hash, not for weed. It's for
I
wine.
gave mine to my old neighbor. I regret it now because it was perfect to cure weed and to hold
Right?
weed. Dude. Fucking perfect.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. 12:39.
I spent an hour fucking detailing and cleaning the little mini ice machine I have. It's ready to go. It's already making a bunch of ice.
Right.
So Thanksgiving, we have homemade Brussels sprouts. Hell yeah!
I love fucking buttered fucking Brussels sprouts that have been
Disgusting.
boiled.
Disgusting.
I don't want to hear your nastiness,
I like
RC.
grilled.
That shit is disgusting.
Bro, you have a fridge full of fucking yummy fucking healthy food, and you're gonna bash Brussels sprouts?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Do you eat asparagus?
Big Mo.
I just started eating asparagus.
Well, then what the fuck is wrong with you? If you can eat asparagus and fucking piss out asparagus, you can eat Brussels sprouts.
Nope. Two different things, 2 different settings.
They are, but still, if you can handle the asparagus, you can handle the Brussels sprouts.
You can't compare asparagus to. No, you can't.
All right, what else can I? Brussels sprouts, I could probably compare to. What up, Big Mo?
Cheers, people.
Cheers.
Cheers, Big Mo.
Cheers. No.
Artichoke. I could probably maybe artichoke.
Do artichoke.
Artichokes are fucking delicious.
Aren't they? It's the same.
Do artichoke. I can do.
Bro.
I can do some spinach artichoke dips. I love this.
It's all 90% butter, bro. If you cook it right, dude, and butter, dude, it melts.
You won't give me to eat grits either.
Brussels sprouts, dude. How are you against Brussels sprouts?
No, hell no.
Do you like broccoli? Kind of the same texture. Broccoli,
I don't really care for cooked broccoli. I'll do the dry broccoli. I don't care for the cooked broccoli.
So if you get cooked broccoli and you fucking dump it with cheddar, bro, like some Velveeta or something, dude, it's delicious.
Hell yeah. That's some good shit. Did you know broccoli has
Give me the straight up fucking veggie platter. I'll be all right.
I like fucking stir fry broccoli beef. Give me that all day.
No, that I could do. I could do that, but straight broccoli by itself, no.
No, straight broccoli by itself, yeah. I'm with you on that. I don't do the kale by itself either.
I think it's
I don't do cabbage either. Cabbage is disgusting.
What about bok choy? Or what do you call that shit?
I do a shitload of sauerkraut.
What about asparagus? Who's into asparagus here?
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Asparagus.
I thought you were talking about Brussels sprouts.
No, we did. I tried to mention asparagus. He's like, it's not even the same thing. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, if you can piss out the fucking taste of asparagus, you can eat Brussels sprouts. Is what I was saying. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It's just delicious with a little bit of salt. If you
do-
don't
I will
season
do-
it, it's disgusting.
I will do a bacon asparagus wraps.
I just
So if we had a nuclear war, we had a nuclear war, and the only thing that was around was the Brussels sprouts. Would you'd be fucked?
You'd be fucked. Yeah, you would.
My neighbor brought me some squash yesterday. Fucking
What'd you do with it?
These are some of the biggest squash I've seen in a long time.
What are you gonna do with it?
Calabacitas.
There you go.
Nice. That's a dish that's once a week here at my house.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I like
the way how do you make it? You do it with the corn and yeah,
corn and
lots of cheese. What do you Munster cheese it? No cheese.
No,
Whoa.
no fucking cheese.
Whoa.
I need cheese. I need cheese in the calabacita.
I do it with ground paqui and chilies and different chilies.
Yeah.
I like the
Mom
brown.
made it with ground pork or ground beef.
No.
That's what it is.
I always ate it vegetarian style, but it's not vegetarian style because it had cheese in it. It was squash, corn, cut up tomatoes, and either Munster cheese or that Mexican cheese.
Don't forget your zucchini in there.
Yeah, I just like it all veggie, garlic, onion, corn, potato.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the garlic and onions.
Yeah, you could even add a little bit of not bok choy. What's the other one?
Kimchi?
No, it might be kimchi.
No, it's
Yeah,
bulgogi.
just add a green leaf to it too. You know, I mean, even spinach, bro. Throw some spinach in it. I like that shit. Damn it, now I'm hungry. Fucker.
That's the traditional way of doing it in El Paso, the way I described it.
I will be eating lunch soon.
Well, I just ate, but that just made me hungry.
You got munchies. You got munchies because you were even talking about it. That's what I'm saying. We just added our 2 cents into the mix.
I gotta go get some ice.
Yep.
See, you're a liar, bro. He's gonna go eat something because we were talking about food, dude. That's what it was. Look at him.
And he had a zucchini that was like the size of my thigh. You know what I mean? Like a fucking 30-pound zucchini.
What's today? Friday?
30-pound zucchini?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking calabacitas, man.
Dude, it was like the size of my thigh. The one that he showed me a picture of, it was like the size of my fucking leg, dude.
You got a big family, though. How much does that last?
Two of them that are fucking huge. Oh, just
right?
one sitting, bro.
That's what I was thinking, too. One sitting for that big of a fucking squash is fucking a good deal for you, man.
Yeah. They'll eat that shit.
That's like a month's worth of fucking squash for my house, I think. I don't know. Fuck.
I go right back. I'm gonna get some ice for real, though. So, yeah.
Well, on most days, there's at least 6 that eat here. You know what I mean? And then if it's like a Saturday, usually there's probably 9 that would eat at any given time. You know. Some weekends, I'll cook for like 30 people. Not a joke. You know what I mean? All my nephews and nieces and shit come, their boyfriends and girlfriends, shit like that. But I do throw down.
That's awesome. I'm an eater. I eat the amount of food for 3 people, so I'm not lying. I've always done that though. I don't eat small when it comes to eating food. I literally have like the big. I have a trough. I call it my trough because it's just a big ass fucking plate, like I'm eating Thanksgiving every day. That's how I eat though. Like I've always eaten like that. I'm the stoner though. Like I'm a glutton. I love food, I guess.
I know if I told you, but they want me to do the old Ozempic, man.
Oh, you're gonna have this sucked up fucking cheeks. You're gonna look like a fish. You're gonna look like the fucking Kardashians or the Osbournes.
Well, my oxygen levels are down again, so I gotta go deal with that. I started feeling it about a month ago. I noticed that I was feeling it, but so I got to go to.
Well, you're taking it because you need it, dude. Those guys are taking it because they just want to look fucking pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's different. It's different for you. You know?
I don't even want to do it. I just I need to relieve some of that what they call that lower diaphragm pressure. You know what I mean?
You gotta get rid of the tire. I know. I'm there. I got a tire too. I love it.
I got like a little alien. You know.
Hey, 40, you ever think that maybe you just eat too often? I noticed you eat all 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I was just talking about that.
Skip one. Just skip one.
Don't
just
eat like a hobbit,
keto.
Right?
Yeah, I don't.
Because that's what keto is.
Yeah, but I don't eat like I don't eat big portions.
Do you eat like a hobbit though? Do you have second and third breakfast?
No,
I do. I do though. See, like what? You don't have second and third breakfast?
Where I struggle with is at night. I like to munch and crunch. You know
that's
what I mean?
that's
like
the number one rule they say.
Yeah, I know. Yes, but during the day, I don't eat like a lot. You know,
I eat
it. I very rarely, like very rarely, ever eat seconds anymore. Like shit like that. I just eat.
They say not to eat at night so you're not digesting, having like crazy nightmares and shit, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. I never associated digesting your food with nightmares though. But a lot of people, I like to associate that, like a sleep therapist and stuff like that. They always tell you, make sure you're digesting. You stop eating like around 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. You know, set your food schedules and your sleeping schedules correct so you don't overlap them. I never really realized that because I eat anytime I eat. I'm a stoner. Like if I'm hungry, I gotta eat, or else my stomach's just sitting there going.
Well, they just came out that the food pyramid was all bullshit from the get-go.
It's upside down.
Think about it. Yeah. Think about it. If you look it up, breakfast was literally just created not that long ago. We never had fucking breakfast back in the day. They created it so a food industry. Yeah, if you look it up, it was always like lunch and dinner basically, but breakfast was never a part of any of our original food diet. They only made it so the banana industry can thrive, and there was a cereal. Yeah, if you look into that, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? And then the egg in the dairy industry came afterwards, but
no, part of that was dairy. They needed to boost dairy sales.
Dad was born in 28.
Part of that was dairy,
and his mom was making breakfast then.
I love breakfast. You know what I mean?
Grandma was born in, I don't know, let's see, that would make her 1860, and she was making breakfast back then. So
yeah, but breakfast wasn't a daily staple for everybody. Yeah, for everybody it wasn't.
Rancheros, okay? Tortillas, enchiladas, or maybe even enchiladas with some meat. But yes, breakfast has been a staple of the Hispanic culture for 400 years.
No, breakfast has been around for thousands of years.
Yeah, but it's not everybody else.
Yeah, everybody. But for 100 years ago, they started advertising that you have to eat breakfast and you better eat this cereal we're selling you.
It became a part of the food pyramid, they said. Like it wasn't originally a part of the food pyramid. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's all about sales.
Yeah. Corporation sales. For bananas. Yeah, for bananas, eggs, dairy, and cereal back in those days. I was like, what the fuck?
I love breakfast.
Bananas, I have 70% human DNA in them, and I still can't figure that one out.
Dude, I love breakfast myself, bro.
I love bananas. Some bananas are more human than humans. That's crazy. Cheers.
Yeah, and I eat enough so that when I walk away, I don't eat for another 6 hours.
That's funny.
Hot snack. I eat well, she's not coming around anymore, so
shit, I'll eat huevos rancheros every day, Mo, if I could.
I do eat it every day. That's why I don't like talking about it, but I literally make it every day.
Yeah,
I'll
Dad took
eat
me to
that
a
shit.
place real fast.
or chiquila, or I call it chiquilas. I have that shit downstairs too right now, waiting for me.
Yeah, no, I like breakfast taquitos. I love that shit too.
Hey, 40,
don't-
how much do you weigh these days? I forget.
Who, me?
Yeah,
300 pounds.
350. What?
300.
Who said 350?
Keith,
I
I
think
weigh-
last time I talked to him, it was 350. Maybe he lost a few pounds.
I've lost 42 pounds in what was it? Almost 4 months. A
Mhm.
little under 4
I'm at
months.
260.
I'm at 200.
Me too, Sal, but I'm like way shorter than you probably. I'm 5'6".
You know, my
I'm
weight
6 foot,
fluctuates between 80 pounds, Keith. So, like, when I go back in my chart at the doctor, my weight can drop 80 pounds and fluctuate 80
Damn.
pounds. Like, it's done
Holy
that for like,
shit. Yeah, that's
for
pretty
like,
good.
I was just gonna say that. Depending on the time of day, on how much fucking food I ate,
Yeah.
I could be 200, 240, 260. But,
yeah.
I mean,
No,
depending on how many
yeah,
shits I fucking took that day, I'm being honest. But
like there's sometimes where I can drop like fucking 20 pounds in a month. Like, I've done that. And, you know,
Yeah.
they're like, what the fuck? They think something's wrong.
dude,
And
did you
then,
get some
know,
ice?
Then I'll go a few months and
Uh-huh.
I'll gain it back. I'll gain 30 pounds. You know what
How
I
much
mean?
did
Like,
you
that's
lose
how-
on keto? 40?
Shit, on keto, I lost almost 100 pounds on fucking keto.
It's
I
like
lost,
87 pounds. Or
yeah, it
something.
was like 90
Holy
fucking pounds, bro.
Keto
Dude,
was
that's a good deal,
Bro.
man. Right?
Yeah.
good.
You
I
know, when
gained
I was
back
at my
some too.
heaviest, I was like 450. When I was at
Damn.
like my walking heaviest, but when I wasn't
You know-
walking or anything, I'm pretty sure I got pretty close to 500, but I wasn't, you
I
know,
think
checking.
460 was like the biggest you ever got.
Yeah, that was
And oldest-
documented. But I
oldest
think
nephew,
Wow.
bed rest and shit, I think I got pretty close to 500.
420 pounds.
What's that, Juggalo?
I said the biggest weight I ever got was 420 pounds.
420? That's crazy.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My oldest nephew is 6'5" and 450 pounds, but he just does not need to be that heavy.
I lost a
He
lot of
fell
weight.
down.
Yeah.
He fell down 2 years ago and couldn't get up.
See, and that was the thing.
Yeah.
Even with all the weight, I can still do push-ups. I can still do, you know what I mean? Like, I can still do it. Like, I can outdo push-ups more than my young nephews and my kids and
Yeah,
shit.
he
Like,
did,
hey, like,
how
I'll
many
throw
years
down
did he
some
do?
push-ups.
I think he
Huh?
did 6 years in the army over there at Iraq, arresting Saddam.
So the last time I gassed out on push-ups, I was able to do 22 of them. Now, you gotta understand, for somebody that's, you know, at the time I was like 330, a lot of fucking push-ups for that. You know what I mean?
That's because your
And his
stomach's.
Irish father,
It's been at fucking
his Irish
380.
father was a guy named Jack.
Boy.
Did a fucking head spin and
Oh,
that shit
yeah.
was wild.
Yeah,
Time.
years ago, my nephew,
Good idea.
no, my brother-in-law didn't believe that I could do a head spin. I shit you not. I did a fucking head spin. What was that, like 8 years ago?
That
9
shit
years
was fucking funny.
But I did a fucking head spin for him. He was like, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
Cartwheels and shit. Like, my nephews are they call me the Fat Ninja for a long time because I used to do cartwheels and flips and shit.
I don't know if you guys can see this here. Let me see if
People
I
get
can.
you messed up because you're quick on your toes, man. I
Yeah.
learned that lesson.
Like an
You're fucking
athletic
quick.
fat dude. That's the best way to say it. I've
That
always
was me
been
back
an
in the day.
athletic big
Yeah.
guy.
That's crazy. I still look the same, but
How do you do a push-up when your stomach's resting on the ground the whole time?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
that's like a girl. That's like a girl push
That's
up.
a girl push-up. Yeah.
It is. I would
Yeah.
call that a girl
It's a
push up. When you're
girl
doing
push-up.
the push up with your legs,
Are you saying he's on his knees?
Yeah. No,
you have to be.
guys are fucked up. Like, I can still do push-ups. Like, today I can do them. I've done them not that long ago. Like, what was that? Like, maybe not even a month ago. I can't do pull-ups anymore.
I was just gonna say pull ups would be a different story than push
Yeah, I
ups.
used to be able to do a bunch of them, but I don't hit the gym or anything no more. You know
How
what
do
I
you
mean?
pull up 400 pounds? I don't get it. That's insane. Or even a push-up. How do you do a
Dude,
push-up with
when I
400
got sick,
pounds?
Keith, I had 22-inch arms. Like, when I got sick, I had 22-inch motherfucking arms, like muscle. Like I was a big ass dude before I got fucking sick. Like I used to work out, I used to run, I used to fucking run almost every day. I used to love it. Now I can't.
Hell yeah, the cop was chasing him, man. He was running
Yeah,
everywhere.
like for real, my arms were as big as my wife's thighs when we got together. Like they were like I had like a fucking football in that bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I was a big ass dude. Like big.
Oh, that's where. Yeah, that's where. What's it called?
Oh, them shake weights.
Yeah, fucking shake weight and fucking.
I can't
I
imagine
was
all
a-
the pressure on your legs and feet and shit just walking. Oh
Yeah,
my
the
god.
joint. Yeah, fucking yeah.
Holy fuck, that'll wear you down.
Well, I had no. I haven't. I'm supposed to get fucking knee surgery because I have fucked up knees. I don't have the thing in between my knees, the meniscus. I don't have that in my fucking.
Yeah, you don't have any cartilage right.
Yeah,
Bone on bone, Bubba.
I used to still even like when I was getting off oxygen, they swore to me I wouldn't be able to get off. I proved them wrong. It took me a year to do it, but I proved them wrong. I walked every fucking day. I didn't care how bad it hurt. I just walked and walked and walked till I can go further and further. You know, it's like fuck it.
I used to train my legs all the time to lift 600 to 1,000 pounds since high school.
Shit.
I did a lot of Muay Thai and Wing Chun training where I could literally kick something in half all the time. Nowadays, I'd probably snap a bone or something if I tried to do that kind of kicking. But I'm not in that. I'm not in. I would have to train a lot to get back to that level.
Were you a wrestler? I forget. Were you in high school wrestling?
In high school, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was a destruction wrestler though. They would literally in my meetups. This was in El Paso. Franklin High School, I think, just opened when I went to high school there. It was a brand new fucking high school. The first year, I was a wrestler there, and they take fucking football and wrestling very, very seriously in Texas. Like the whole fucking town goes to these things and shit, dude. And they would put me with the best opponent. I would disable that guy. I would break his leg or break his arm to make sure that guy would never fucking wrestle ever again. And then I would get fucking suspended. But I was that guy that did that in the team. So I was destruction. It was pretty fucked up.
This might be a good one.
I said Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather.
That was the guy that got attacked by fathers.
Yeah. I sacrificed. I was the sacrifice of the team, basically. Yeah. Take one for the team, Sal. All right. I had a weird ass experience in my wrestling team though, so I didn't have that many friends. Barely when I went to Franklin High at that time in El Paso, Texas. I had one friend, and this dude was like my friend on the wrestling team that would help me train and shit. And I never told anyone that I was moving back to California. We just randomly fucking because of the military jumped up and went back to fucking California. And then when we moved back to California, I went to Point Loma High, like during the middle of the fucking high school. And I'm going to like second period to my math class and shit. I'm walking down the fucking hall, the bell rang and shit. I see my buddy from fucking El Paso, fucking Franklin High, walking right in front of me, right past me. And I'm like, is that you, bro? And he's looking at me like, Sal, is that you, bro? And I'm like, how? And it's like, I didn't even tell people I was moving. And then how did you end up here? And he's like, I ended up moving and staying at my aunt's house, and they put me in this school. And it was just a weird thing where I didn't have any friends in Texas. It was the one motherfucker. I thought he was following me. I was like, the school is like, what, 600, 800 miles, or fucking El Paso from San Diego? It bothered my mind back in the day. That was in the 90s. That bothered me. Like, that dude's fucking following me. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys. Yeah, that happened to me. I was like, what the fuck? He ended up being friends with my friends and shit. Took my friends over, so they ended up being my friends anymore. They all went against me, so the guy was an asshole anyway. But it was a weird occasion where a friend from yeah, he didn't tell him you were moving though, and he just walked past the fucking second period, and he's just there walking past the hall like, is that you? I don't know if that's common, but that definitely happened to me.
Damn.
Cheers. I'm high. What's your name?
You know what I miss, Al? I miss being disciplined enough to do sports and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. We're freeballing it now.
I played football in my high school for about
Did you?
three semesters, all because I got a stupid E in gym. They fucking told me I couldn't play anymore.
How you're a football player? How the fuck you failed gym?
Because
You don't
I
show
don't
up.
go to gym. Fuck gym.
You don't
Yeah,
show
man.
up.
That's
That's
it.
how you do
Don't
it.
show up. Perfect answer.
Yeah.
That's like the only class I felt like I was good at and shit was science and
You
gym.
don't no, I'm not, I don't do this shit, dude. My
That's like a
fucking
Mexican guy getting an F in Spanish.
I've seen that shit. Who got an F in Spanish? Who was it, lady?
Probably.
Everyone has that one friend who got an F in Spanish.
Yeah, it's like
No.
what the fuck?
One of my friends,
I
he's
was,
Mexican and he don't know how to speak
A+.
Spanish.
What it was is like I asked like my friend like, how did you get a bad grade in Spanish?
my
He's like,
junior
I
year.
speak Spanglish, bro. So it's English and Spanish, and the teacher didn't like me. Was cracking my G's. What up, buddy Lee?
What up?
Yeah, the Spanish in
Buddy
school
Lee.
they teach is not the Spanish Mexicans speak.
Fuck no, they don't. When you're in the streets, you learn street Spanish. When you're in fucking
It's not
school,
only that.
yeah.
It's even in school in Mexico, the Spanish they learn is not the Spanish they teach us.
It's like Spanglish though.
No,
It goes back to Spanglish. There's made
It's
up
a
words.
Mexican version of Spanish.
Yeah.
pseudo Mexicano.
No, you know
You
the
guys
Mexican
speak
used to talk to my
Spanish,
dad's.
Mr.
But some of those
Donaldson.
guys,
Hold on, there's two
Gavache.
people talking at the same time. Go ahead, Big Mo.
Partner. Yeah, Mr. Donaldson was a white guy, and he taught us Spanish in 6th and 7th grade, 8th grade, and he told us straight out. He goes, "You're not being taught proper Spanish. What you're being taught from me is pseudo Mexicano. I'm a white
Oh,
man.
wow.
I don't speak properly. So what you're going to learn from me is the way I learn. Bingo."
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? That philosophy followed me in every Spanish class I took through college. And I'm thinking, is there a block there? Why don't I speak Spanish? I passed every course I took.
Yeah, if you went to Spain, you'd be like, hey, now I get it. Yeah.
They speak different Spanish in Spain too. Completely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's a whole nother version.
well, there's a
Hey,
different,
I
there's
was in
different
Barcelona.
versions of Spanish.
I heard the lingo. The discos were excellent.
Like Mexicano is different than Spanish.
What's that, Mexicano?
Yeah, Mexicano is different than Spanish. Like if you speak like real
Well,
Mexican,
That's what
my
I've been
parents.
saying this whole time, 840.
yeah,
That's
My
exactly what we've been
parents,
talking about for 10 minutes.
There's no
called it-
such thing as real Mexican though. Like it's all
called it
Spanish,
Tex-Mex.
or like if you're speaking actual language of Mexico, you'd be speaking the native languages. Like
Yeah.
Right, of course.
like Nahuatl. Nahuatl is the yeah.
But yeah, Latin
Tejanos-
America, they speak
Tejanos have it,
Spanish
man.
and they speak Spanish Venezuela, they speak Spanish to Colombia
Yes.
and Nicaragua and El Salvador, but all of them are slightly different. It's kind of
Oh.
like
They're a mix of other languages too, like Portuguese
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they got
I
their
was going
own
to say,
words.
because I know the Spanish that they learned was different.
Yeah.
But that's cool, too, because, you know, like they say, Columbus, he never got to America. You know? So,
Not the mainland.
his,
Yeah.
no, and the Portuguese were there before
Already
him.
here before him.
Ponce de Leon, you remember him?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
They
we
have
talk, you know-
statues of them. We talk about them all the time in El Paso, but most of else of America don't know about
Well, yeah,
like
he was
how the Spanish came up. Yeah. They came
He
up
was one of the-
200 years or 400 years before Christopher Columbus.
500 years in the
500?
El Paso del Norte.
Yes.
And
Yep.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, these people been sucking sand for this fucking long? Half a century?
Yeah. They went a different way. The Spanish went from the south, went up north to America, while the English and the Anglo-Saxons went all the way from the east side of America, went west. And they're like, we found California. It's like, no, the Spanish has been here for a long time.
The Spanish and the French. Because the French have been down in Mexico too for a while.
Even what was it? Wasn't it the Ruskies that came down from the serving the Siberian Pass?
There's a little bit of everybody. If you look at the history, there's like a timeline history of everybody during certain points, that everyone had certain territories and all over the place. It was very interesting looking at the timeline maps of how everyone.
We could have been all been French or Spanish, because France had like a third of America they owned, and they sold it, the Louisiana Purchase, right?
Yeah. Well, they started like in Mexico and then kind of pushed themselves up towards the Great Plains, and then now they're in Canada, like the majority of that territory. They all pushed themselves up to the Canada territory, but they were down in Mexico. But then when the Spaniards came, there was French and Spanish revolutions, Mexican revolutions, American revolutions that pushed everything to what it is today. Pretty interesting. Yeah.
Spanish-American War.
Yes.
War of 1812. Everything changed.
Everything changed. Yeah.
You said, you know what? I'm not speaking for the white man, but my relatives did come from the Ohio Valley on the German side. So they were saying, hey, fuck it. Let's kick them out. Fight them. Boot them all out. Who we got? Who we got sent to the front lines? Oh, we got these Irish potato pickers, man, from Boston. All right, bring them on down. They can stop them Spanish bullets. I wish I remember the name of the Irish platoon that fought bravely in the Mexican-American War.
Well, that's an easy Google question that I can ask right now.
There you go. YouTube.
Get it.
You won't really find anything with war and gypsies, but you'll find stuff with like gypsies and music, Latin music, gypsies and pachucos, and the way they dress, like culture stuff. That's about it. We weren't a warring people. Shit, we didn't even have our own country. There was nothing to fight for.
So check this out. The name of the Irish platoon that fought during the Mexican-American War was the St. Patrick's Battalion, or the Battalion de los San Patricios.
There you go. Unit, you almost had it.
I almost
yeah.
This unit was possessed mostly of Irish immigrants who deserted the U.S. Army to fight on the side of the Mexican Army. And they are remembered as heroes in the in Mexico to this day. That's interesting.
Cool hand, Luke.
They even give names. Look at this. Who was the San Patricios? John Riley, the battalion led by John Riley and the Irish immigrants. I wonder if that's a relative, maybe. I don't know. John Riley, though. That's interesting.
These some bitches got all these videos.
That's the only name they gave, though. I was thinking that maybe they would have gave.
Check it out. A lot of people don't know this about Latin American music. Latin music and that sound it has, and it's had a lot of different influences. But like according to his here, Romani gypsy musical elements significantly influenced Latin American music, particularly through Spanish flamenco. The Romani people who settled in Spain centuries ago developed a musical language that blended with and enriched local folk traditions, contributing to unique scales, melodic improvisation, and instrumentation. It eventually spread to the Americas during the period of colonization, leaving an indelible mark on various Latin American genres. So when you listen to that Latin sound, that's actually the gypsy sound, but we call Latin nowadays, right? So that's our contribution. We took over the world with music.
Anciano.
I could see that, though. Gypsies always had their guitars, so they always had that style. So
yep.
Yeah.
Wherever
it
you
brought
go,
that
you find
style
something.
wherever they went. Yeah,
Yes, yes, you got it, Sal.
yeah.
Yeah,
A gypsy with his guitar and a white horse.
yes,
That's how it starts.
it is, dude. You're totally right. The horse and the guitar. That's
Well,
like
he came
the
into the
number one
town on
thing.
the horse with the guitar, and then from
Yes,
there started a family, started everything. I can see that.
serenaded the women, started having babies. They
Yeah,
played guitar. You know,
they play guitar too. Yeah, past all
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's
That's
interesting.
a gypsy thing is to teach your kids musical instruments, mostly the guitar. So my dad taught me guitar. I taught my kids guitar.
That's awesome.
My dad was taught by his dad, and it's just been going on and on like that.
See, I was
Yeah.
talking about that yesterday. I don't know how to play a guitar, and I really want to learn. But yeah. I was talking about. I think a couple days ago, I brought up like this really cool gadget that turns anything into a guitar pick. It's like a hole puncher that like you press down on anything plastic,
Oh,
and it
okay.
turns it into a guitar pick, whatever it is. I was like, that's
Yeah.
so cool. And then someone asked me, have you ever played the guitar, Sal? I was like, no. I was honest though. I'm not gonna say I know how to fucking play the guitar, and I don't. But I don't. I always wanted to. I want to be like a fucking Buddy Lee, where I'm just sitting there with my fucking and a long hairband, fucking living the dream. I've never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's different if you are born into a musical family than if you're like 30, 40 something and then you learn the guitar. It's just like language. Language is the same way. If you grew up with that language, you're going to speak it more easily as opposed to being 40 and learning a new language. It's more difficult. And unfortunately, that's the same thing with like an instrument.
No,
Unless you, yeah. Go
No,
ahead.
I was just gonna say I was raised in a family where we listened to a shitload of fucking music, but no one ever fucking plays them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, the opposite. My dad, he could play like any instrument you give him. So he played the saxophone, the accordion, the piano, the guitar, and just on and on. And I was around that. And even though these instruments were from like the thrift store, they were something. And I got to touch all of them and play around with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I can do the same thing. I can pick up almost any instrument and play it. It's not really like some gift I have. It's just my environment. You know what I mean?
Cool, man. That's like Inve Momstein. He picked up a guitar and started playing it, and his friend was like, "What the fuck?"
That's cool.
Like, yeah, I don't know how to play, dude. Fucking 27 fucking frets. The best guitar player in the goddamn world. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you learn how to play an instrument, whether it's for like tuning and I mean not tuning. Say you have friends who have skills and they have massive talent and so they have all the equipment and shit like that. So you get to jump on it every now and then. Well, I learned how to play rhythm, and I can do Yes, Roundabout, Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Fire.
Heck yeah, dude.
Color My World by Chicago. So I was able to learn how to, play rhythm to those songs. And yeah, it's really nice when you can pick it up and say, do I still got it? Do I still remember?
Mm-hmm.
I can play a ukulele. I don't know if that counts.
And like Sean, I'm a big drummer.
I had my Islander friends to teach me how to tune the ukulele. I was wrong about it. We had to Google it yesterday on Judas's. I have remembered it being all dogs have fleas, but that was wrong. When I Googled it, it's my dog has fleas. So that's what my friends, I guess, told me back in the day. Always remember that phrase, Sal. My dog has fleas. So when you want to tune your ukulele, you can go to each 4 of the strings. My dogs have fleas. I was like, oh, okay. That's how you tune it. And yeah. I always remembered it wrong, though. I thought it was all dogs have fleas. But now I know. It's my dog has fleas.
One of the most fun instruments I played. All right, Big Mo.
Big Mo.
You guys have a good day. Take care of yourself.
Enjoy the cool weather.
Oh, yes, I will. And drink lots of water.
Yeah. Have a good Friday. We'll see you later.
You too. We'll catch you around.
Someone's live later on.
I've been eating this
Oh, yeah.
yogurt that has fruit on the bottom called I think it's from Yoplait. It's literally called Oi. It's OUI. It literally I call it Oi. So
Yeah.
that's what it spells. I don't know how to
Right.
pronounce it, but I call it
Right.
Oi. Yeah, shit's delicious.
Yeah. When you eat it, you go oi, and then like 2 hours later, when you're in the bathroom, you go oi.
It never made me do that. I just eat it because it's
Oh.
delicious. I didn't know it was meant for that though. I won't eat it if it is. Jeez. I don't want that. I don't want those problems. Oi.
The fuck
But
is happening?
that's another story. I actually taught well when my son was little. I taught and he was in the potty, and I was teaching him how to use the potty. I literally taught him how to oi. And the craziest thing is though, like he's like, so I'm like, son, every single time you go to the bathroom and it's number 2, and you have to go number 2, go oi. And he's like, oi, dad. I'm like, yeah. So you sit there and you're on the toilet like this, and you go hoi. And then when you're done doing your business, you flush the toilet. And he's okay. And that's just how he learned. And when he went to daycare, he started teaching all his friends in the daycare there. And I get a call from like the person responsible for daycare. Yeah, hello. Did you teach your son how to hoy? And I'm like, oh yeah, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, he's just hoying away, right? He's like, yeah, he taught the whole daycare how to hoy. That's my boy. You know what I mean? She thought it was funny and concerning in the same time, but I didn't. I explained to her what the hoy meaning was. You know what I mean?
Dude, can you imagine? She walked into the bathroom and there's like 10 kids in there. Hoi! Hoi!
I think that's what she said. She was describing that to me. It was like, I thought that was fucking hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, and there's a problem with that? I was like, you got everybody hoying. I don't think it was.
Hoi, hoi, hoi. Hello.
That's just funny to me. My son laughs about it now. Yeah, he's just barely turned into a teenager, so it's 13, and it's like
You have a 13-year-old?
He's my youngest. He's 13.
Wow.
I got a kid in his mid-20s.
13 is when you really start to see the man and the boy starts coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like what he's gonna be.
When the voice starts changing from
Yeah, like puberty.
Hi, like Morty.
Yeah.
He starts like talking like Morty, and then like the man voice pops out. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
13 years old, I spoke with my father with a big long fucking joint. That shit was badass, dude. Oh, how you doing, Dad?
So
Welcome to the madhouse.
you guys just reminded me. I don't know how it reminded me, but I'm buying the rest of the fucking bubble hash supplies that'll complete my bubble hash mission. So there's 6 more Minecraft screens that I need to buy. I'm replacing all my bubble bags with these stainless steel setups, which are fucking badass. But I only have 3. I have the 66, 96, and the 120. Where is it? 120. I need all the other Micron screens so I can replace the bubble bags that everyone uses to make bubble hash. It's just it makes it more sanitary since I'm making bubble hash almost every day, and for all my grower friends too. Eventually, I'm gonna have a bubble hash station basically, where I'm gonna have to buy gallons and gallons of 99% rubbing alcohol, and I should be buying that anyway as a stoner. Yeah, taking it more serious though. Like today, I'm literally buying like the rest of those Micron screens that I need. What is my fucking? I have a crazy list of a bunch of shit that I was gonna get. Like this is my mission for today. Let me look at my fucking eBay list, because I got an eBay list that I just need to go and go cash my check, and then a bunch of nitrile gloves, some heavy duty gloves. You know, like some laboratory fucking doctor type gloves. A sieve, 3 of them, so I can push the hash through the sieve and kind of, you know, microplane it almost. Some stainless steel screens, and 2 containers of 99% rubber and alcohol. It's a lot. Then that'll complete my fucking station for bubble hash. I got everything else. Like today, the washing machine's coming in the mail today, and the
cool.
I bought a PVC valve for that washing machine. Let me show you what I'm talking about, which is badass.
Did you say you're making a how to?
Yeah, the whole video on what supplies I got, where I got them, how much
Yeah,
they
that's
cost,
cool.
and how I put them together. That way, I don't have to explain myself on how I made it 1,000 million times. I could just send
Yeah.
people a link to the video and be like, "No, I made a video about it, explaining everything. Check it out."
Yeah.
But on the end of the hose, I'm gonna put this little valve on there. Kind of there it is. Pretty cool. On the hose to open and close it. That way, I can pour it directly into the micron screens. French Cannoli recommended like a spout with a kind of like a plug on it, and I thought that was I didn't like that because it didn't control the amount of water rushing through the screens and stuff. I want to be able to open and close that valve to correct the amount of flow that comes down onto the screens. That way I don't overflow them. But other than that, yeah, I step by step followed the French Cannoli method on making bubble hash. I kind of want to upgrade it from there though. As soon as I start making probably like over 100 runs, I could probably tweak it a little to where what works for me, what doesn't work, and make a revamp of that hash video that I'm gonna make pretty soon. Because I know I'm gonna make that video, and then after 100 runs, I'm gonna be like, you know what, this was actually a better way of doing it, and then go back to my old video and compare to what I know now after 100 runs. You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll make it.
Reevaluate.
Yeah, reevaluate and be like, well, since after 100 runs, man, I'll tell you the pros and cons of what I learned on the first video.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get off of here at 1:50.
You're ready to go, bro. You have so much fucking adventures to do, weed to get, and fucking mystery things to buy.
Mystery things to buy.
You said you were gonna buy something mystery at the dispensary, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy an ounce.
You were just talking about buying a fucking $100 ounce too. That might be crazy.
He was talking about smoking a fucking big fat one on his live stream.
You ain't gonna smoke that 2 ounce here, dude. That'd be awesome if you did, though.
That'd be sweet.
Right?
$100 ounce. That's a good deal right there.
It is a good deal.
Yeah.
It got to be some good weed though. What if they give you shitty weed for $100 an ounce?
No, this is a good fucking shit. Knock you fucking in the fucking dirt.
That's a lot of fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 ounce. Yeah. You can fucking
yeah.
sleep and then fucking weeks after that over with. Like, holy shit. Fuck is that ringing noise?
Do you hear that ringing too? I don't hear the ringing. I'm joking.
It's in my motherfucking room.
It's in your room?
I know what it is. That fucking goddamn vent.
Your vent is clogged then, dude. Just fucking clean your vent. Get the vacuum cleaner, unscrew the vent, get the vacuum cleaner, vacuum all the creatures or whatever that fell down that vent, or if it's on the side of your wall. You know. Do you know there's creatures in there? Vent. I call them little lint creatures.
You know what's in that vent?
I don't want it.
Old
G.I. Joes,
old
fucking
school
Ninja Turtles.
Fisher Price characters from 1985.
Dude, go
G.I.
explore
Joe
in that vent. What are you talking about, dude?
G.I. Joes, probably 3 Cobra Commanders, 2 G.I. Joes are down there.
That'd be worth exploring, bro. That'd be worth exploring.
I don't
He
know.
finds the missing fucking.
I don't
You
know
find
if
the
they clean up the fucking.
bro. You find the Boba Fett that's actually worth like what, a bunch of money.
Yeah, I'll be like, hell yeah. Good thing I brought my fucking toys. I threw a bunch of Fisher Price dolls down there when I was a kid. I'm like, fuck these things. And they all went down the vent. Went
They're probably still down there, man. I'm telling you.
That's where I
Nice.
keep all my real treasures, in the vent.
I live in a new house, so there ain't shit in this house.
If I had a time machine, I'll go back in 1983 and go back to when I had Christmas and steal all my presents.
You were like 3 years old back then.
Yeah, but I didn't know how much money that shit would be.
A lot of money.
Yeah,
But you'll have like 3 years old toys instead of like 10-year-old or 15-year-old toys.
Yeah, you know how much the 3-year-old toys cost? Like fucking thousands of fucking dollars.
Still
All
in the
the
box,
shit
yeah.
I had.
A lot of money.
Yeah, I had
Back
all the
in
boxes.
the day, we didn't save the boxes to any of our shit. During Christmas, you open them up, you fucking rip, you tear, and then you throw away the boxes. Nowadays, that's why collector boxes are worth a lot of money now. What, you got something that's still in the box? That's cool.
That's just like me with my glass. I got a piece of glass I haven't smoked out of yet, and I've had it for almost a year.
Down my basement, they found a
You're just teasing
what
yourself.
is that? ColecoVision fucking box down there. It was about
Coleco? You got ColecoVision down there? What are you thinking?
I used to have it. Yeah, the box. It flooded down there, and all that shit was all fucked up. Like, no. Like, why did you put this down here?
I have a Coleco game. I have a Star Wars game.
I had the system. I had the bootleg system where you can play Atari 2600 games on there. That's how I played Atari first time. With fucking the reverter to ColecoVision. My brother had it, and he gave me his.
I got all the Atari games on my.
And he bought any. He bought NES. Then
I started collecting.
my brother
I got all.
the first person to have all systems.
I got all computer games too from back in the day on all the old computers that you could possibly think of. I sat there for hours downloading them.
Trying to find one rare video game for the Atari 800 that I used to play when I was a kid.
What was it?
It was like you're a bank robber, you go in the train, and then you gotta get out and go to the next town and you rob them, and you take all this shit, go on the train, and you go to the next town and rob all these motherfuckers. This is fucking crazy. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sure, if you ask AI, it'll figure it out for you.
Probably like gotta be like an easy word like
train robbers. Right, it's just train robbers. I bet you that's the name of it too. That's crazy.
Robbing train thieves or some shit. I don't know.
Like there was no imagination for Atari games. Like if you played ET, man, you'll know what we're talking about. That was one big disappointment.
Fuck that game.
I have an ET game that they fucking that they dug out of the landfill. So back then when ET failed, they took all the ET games that they had back in their fucking the companies that made the ET game and they dumped them into the fucking landfill. And the landfill that they did this back in the day was in Las Cruces, New Mexico, kind of right next to El Paso, Texas. And nowadays, someone went back in the day, they made a big deal about it. They videotaped it where they went back to the landfill years later and they dug up all the fucking ET games, dude. And now those games are being resold as collector's items. Like these are one of the landfill ETs. They're worth more now, the landfill ETs, than the fucking bullshit ET game because it has a whole story to it. It's crazy. There's a video about it on YouTube if you ever wanted to check that out.
I've been muted. I didn't know.
You were too quiet, bro. You gotta test yourself.
I muted myself, I think, because the wife came here or something. I don't know, but I've been muted.
I was over here talking to Shell. I was muted too.
840 was muted for like 30 minutes. You were muted talking to your okay.
Yeah,
I was about
me
to
and my
say.
wife were talking back and forth.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys were talking the whole time.
Cheers.
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 Dude,
I was gonna say I remember reading about that landfill find, and people forgot about it for like 30 years, 40
Yeah.
years. It was
Yeah.
forgotten about that it was even there.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube about it.
They show it? I only read about
They
it.
show it and everything. So there was a local news videotape that whole thing, the whole news situation, because it happened in Las Cruces, New Mexico. That landfill, I heard. And they brought a fucking news camera there back in the day. We're gonna go.
Oh, Las Cruces, right here. Yeah,
not that far away. It was interesting. Those are the nowadays you can buy that on eBay. I think they have a bunch of them where landfill fucking ET video games.
Making
they
some
found like
tater
a million
tots.
of them.
Like a shitload of them. So like there's a bunch of them floating around. Those ones are worth more than the regular bullshit game.
Yeah.
It was a horrible game. I don't know if you guys ever played it. It's really bad. Really bad. One of the worst. One of the worst fucking Atari games ever. E.T.
Which one was it? E.T.
E.T.
I don't think I ever played it, man.
It didn't really have an ending. It was just kind of E.T. going up and down, and yeah, it was all pixelated and fucked up. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, there's no ending to the motherfucker. You can't even get out of the site.
Yeah.
There was no ending. Yeah. There was no editing again.
They like used a tiny budget to make it. You would have thought they would have put in millions of dollars since it was E.T. from the movie, but they didn't.
Yeah.
The motherfucking damn thing to save E.T., but
yeah, they made it on a calculator.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that was the technology for ET back then.
Do you remember that snake game on the old Nokia phones?
That was a good fucking game, man.
I was about to say that, dude. I was addicted to that shit for a while. I would play that shit. I got good at
And
it.
on top of it, it was a teenager that did it, a 14-year-old.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he made E.T. and sold it to fucking Atari. Atari's dumbasses got tricked, and that's what happened. The fucking North American fucking crash of 1983. Oh, because of that stupid kid.
AI is cool. It could make games like that in like 1 second.
Yeah.
Boom. There's your snake game. Boom. There's your fucking other game. Boom. There's your ninja.
Game, Chief. Let's make a weed smoking game.
Yeah.
Should, yeah.
Don't they have that already?
They got weed growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like what we could do though. We can build a nice weed growing game.
Right.
We gotta figure out like something we gotta figure out where it has to go with comedy a little bit too. You know what I mean? But you can win points and
It's like Sims.
You have to make a weed game that's like no other.
Who was it that has that new AI? You type in what you want, and it creates a 3D environment that you can walk through.
somebody has that.
Yeah, you can create a 3D first-person shooter game with a prompt.
Oh,
or any other type of game, a racing game, whatever.
Yeah, Rift XR has that, where you can just go and tell it whatever, and it'll create the environment. Like, it's fucking dope. Like, I can literally, you can go in there. You can't use copywritten shit right now, but like, you can go in there and you can be like, I want to be in a 50s steampunk saloon with fucking Prince playing live. Like, you can
describe it all though, and it'll get pretty damn close.
Yeah, and then you
can walk around in there. You can
yeah.
3D.
That's cool.
And I guess it's persistent. So if you're like, put a poster of Prince on this wall, and boom, there it is, right? AI art. Well, if you like go and leave the building you're in and come back, it's still there where you put up there. You're like literally creating your world. So I forget who has that.
I was using it for a minute.
They just showed it off. They just showed it off like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know if it's available.
Yeah. No, that Rift AR I was doing last year. I was fucking with that one. They had Von Gogh in there, an AI of himself, or an AI that was portraying him, and you could talk to it, and it would walk you through the art gallery, and you can like talk to it back and forth and conversate pretty fluidly. It was actually really fucking cool. It was really fucking cool. Like you can ask him questions and he would answer it. Mainly pertaining to the artwork. You know what I mean? But he would go through and answer. Then so I went back like 2 months later, back to the exhibit, and he greeted me again. They knew what we had talked about. I thought that was really fucking cool. AI is something trippy. You know what I mean? But I was able to go back and he remembered who I was and the conversation we had. Obviously, it's a fucking AI, but it was cool. That was a cool experience.
Cat always head nods at me every time I look at it. It'll go meow to acknowledge me. I do it
That
right back.
means something. Yeah. Yeah.
Just-
It's funny.
So
That's funny, dude.
Huh?
That's funny. It look like it's just
that's
smiling at you.
Yep. Well, it's that time for me, my G's.
It's that time for me too, and it's that time for Juggalo, and it's that time for everyone here. Because as soon as we leave, it's gonna have a domino effect. We're all gonna start our days, and we're gonna meet up later and get really stoned and do the same thing in a couple hours.
Fuck yeah. High reaction night. We're gonna hang out at the bar tonight if you're down.
Tell me about that. What is that? Reaction to what? How do
We're
you
gonna
react? Like, what is this thing?
Oh, you're gonna do it? You're gonna finally do it?
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna watch live cameras, live shit, and just react, talk shit,
I'm down with
shoot
that.
the shit. You know what I mean? It's just to get high sex, really. But we'll have a subject matter like, look at this motherfucker, look at it. You're like, this is funny shit.
Oh, reaction
All right.
videos. I
Our
watch
mission-
a little bit different.
Check it out. Our mission is to find the coolest live cam out there. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be observing like multiple live cams on this live. But our mission for each of us is to try to figure out a weird exotic live cam out there that we could find the link and so we could show it and be like, dude, check out this live cam that they have out there. Yeah.
You know what? I might order the album ring to where we could hear it, where we could hear the music and the people and shit. That would be cool to have that
On a Friday at the Elbow Room. I definitely want to hear what goes on.
And they have 3 other cameras that we can't see, but when you subscribe, you can see the 3 other cameras and hear them.
Juggalo, your audio is at like 1. We can barely hear you.
Oh, I didn't even know you was talking.
I might pay money to StreamYard and get more so more people can come in here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I just gotta wait until my PlayStation takes their fucking money. Okay, I'm done.
Well, all right, Juggalo, we're all gonna sit here and do our thing.
Kuna Matata. Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Peace out, Micers.
Peace out. Have a good day.
Peace out, everybody. Peace out, Sean.
Talk to you later, Keith. Have a good day. Well, I'll talk to y'all later, man. I gotta wait for this person to give me a call so I can do my weight loss fucking thing pretty soon so I can lose all this weight in 2 years. They're gonna be tracking every damn thing, so like good. Need help with this fucking shit. I'll talk to you later. Peace. But I could pull my weight. I weighed these to weigh like I made it to 420. That could be 420 pounds. That shit was scary as fuck. I lost some of the weight. I lost all the way to 250 and gained it back. Now I'm 360. Now it's time for this to go away. Even 50 pounds would be great. That'd be great. But I'm going for 100 and get loose. Go back to 250 for a while. Then I'm gonna go back to 2. Just try out for 200. Then I'm gonna live my last of my years, my 60s, my 70s, and my 80s, and 50s, skinny as hell like my father was. Yeah, skinny as hell. He used to be fat like me. And then one day he got old and he had a stroke and shit, and then he got skinny. And he got skinnier and skinnier and skinnier until one day he passed. How did a fucking 6'4" person looking like Hulk Hogan? Every time I got in trouble, I had to deal with that dude, man. Hulk Hogan looking like motherfucker. Well, it didn't look like Hulk Hogan, but he was big as him. He had a mustache, and he's a pipe fitter, heating, air conditioning, and he's a brown belt. And he proved it to me because I had a fight with my father, and I was like, get out of my room. He was bitching about my room being dirty. I was like, fuck out of my room, I'm trying to fucking sleep, bitch. And then he was like, what did you say to me? And then I was like, go fuck yourself. And then he was like, what? And then he was drunk too. And then I was like, fuck off before I punch you in your face. He was like, go ahead and do it. And I went, and this dude was like, and my face was like, I had a not here, a not here, and a not here. And he was like, and every time he hit me in the head, fucking money would pop out of my head. Bing, 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 bing. I lost fucking 87 cents that day. Like, damn. Fuck. I want to lose money, I want to lose weight. And then I found out my dad can kick my ass. 230 pounds. Yeah, I'm like, I'm like 360. See it in my face. I got those goddamn fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks fucking like fucking my face looks like Theodore Chipmunk, the big fat one. Fucking Theodore. I want to get to Simon and Alvin. I know how I'm gonna do it. I got it all planned out. They told me that I got my insurance paying for it, so that's good. I'm gonna get super skinny. I'm not even gonna eat no more junk food. I even got a list of what not to eat. And I'm doing this new thing. I was thinking about Seinfeld. I was like, what would George Costanza do? He would do everything the opposite. That's right. Mhm. Probably all know I'm a big fan of Seinfeld. You know about Art Vandelay? Or fucking who's the other guy? Bob Sacramento. You know about him? That's Tom Kramer's friend. Bob Sacramento. He had hernia surgery. He had a hernia. When he had the surgery, he was talking like, my name is Bob. Oh, shit. 18%. Well, I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming by. Peace out. Keep smoking weed, your vitamins, and getting high. Get all your weed vitamins. That's what I call them. Your fucking CBDs, your CBVs, CBNs, anything with CB, whatever the fucking letter is. Smoke that shit. Inject it. No, don't do that. I will fuck you up. Just like eat it and put it in a cake or something. Make blueberry muffins or giant chocolate fucking double fucking German cakes. And you put that weed on top of that fucking RSO. I bet you get really fucking high. That'd be really good. Fucking banana cake. That fucking vanilla wafer fucking shit. You put RSO on the bottom. Like, here's the wafers. Put the RSO, boom. And you put the stuff in there. Another layer, boom. Don't do it anymore to that. Because the people are going to get too fried. They'll be like, fucking eating that shit. Maybe you just want to put one layer. Let's put one layer of RSO. Then two goddamn fry when they can't fucking understand what the fucking how does a car work? How does a fucking vehicle? I can't work this thing. There's no fucking way. You have a lot of those people in the fucking in the parking lot, driveway, whatever the fucking is. Fucking really high. I got everybody high at my graduation party. You know what I did? My fucking silly ass did. I fucking bought 2 ounces of weed and I made weed brownies with them. And fucking my mom fucking she was like, I was like, hey, I got some brownies I made. Put them over here. And people were eating them. I was like, don't eat those yet, no. I go, these are for adults only. Fucking this one kid was eating one shit. Like, oh shit, that kid's about to blow up. This is before they started extracting the fucking shit out of the plant. Like fucking concentrates. We had to actually put the weed in the motherfucking batter to get high in the Becton. Yeah. And I was like, man. They made the most awesome fucking brownies that everybody is. Even my aunts ate that shit. My uncles ate that shit. My cousins were like, so what you do with those brownies? I'm really high. How come I'm high, man? I go, those brownies were had fucking weed in them. That's why. How much? 2 ounces. You stoner. And that's when I upgraded to stoner. That day. You fucking stoner? I'm like, I know. I ate like 7 brownies that day. And then I went outside in a fucking lightning storm, holding on to a goddamn keg while I'm drinking beer out of the fucking keg. Because me and my friend thought, fuck it, you live once and nothing hit me. We were praying hard that day. We fucking brought the fucking thing up there, trying to get all the beer out of the fucking thing in a lightning storm. That happened to fucking lighten every fucking where. So you're not getting a hold of that keg, motherfucker. I guess what? I'm getting that. I don't give a fuck if I get fucking electrocuted 15 times. I will be fucking drinking beer. I got 4 pictures out of that motherfucker. Then it was done for. We took a big ass Kool-Aid one, the fucking three fucking gallons, and we filled that motherfucker up and rolled that motherfucking wave. Like, yeah. Fucking drunk as fuck that day. My father, he didn't give a fuck. He was like, as he graduated, he did his thing. Well, have some fun here. Here's some weed. Here's 3 buds. Electrical weed brony, hell yeah. Oh shit. Well, hell yeah, man. Fucking good. I gotta go because my dietitian is about to call me. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Thank you for coming by. I'll tell you some more stories about that shit, man. That shit was fucking wild back then. I used to eat a lot of weed brownies, all kinds of fucking shit back then. They had weed and THC. Guess what? I was there. So talk to y'all later. Peace out.